What's up? So guys, this one is definitely going to be one of my more favorite videos I've made in recent. So today guys, I got some books to show you, but I got these from a certain somebody. So the person I got these books from is a fan of the channel who is also a fellow content creator. If for some reason you don't know him, I'm gonna let you know. Mod Comics, my buddy Brandon, my good friend Brandon over at Mod Comics. He sent me some books, and he said these books would be better off in your collection. I know you'd enjoy them a lot more than I would ever enjoy them, and like I very much do. Now I will say I've already opened the package. I was really trying to wait until I got home and I could open it on camera for you guys, but both me and my mom were both excited to see what was in this package, so we just couldn't help ourselves. So I'm sorry I couldn't give you that like genuine first reaction, but I still want to talk about these. And yeah, it just means a lot, because it's crazy to think that like in my whole YouTube thing I've already had like 3 people send me stuff just out of the kindness of their heart, right? And like, just for the record guys, none of you guys have to send me anything. I'm not expecting any of you guys to send me a thing, a dime, nothing like that. But if you do, you could send me like a rock, right? And I would be over the moon, make an entire video talking about how beautiful this rock is. But then people go out of their way to send me actual comic books and cool things. It just really means a lot to me. It means so much to me. And yeah, so I know you guys are curious about this, so let's get into it. First off, he he typed out and printed a nice little note for me. Now I won't read it out loud because I don't know if he wants me to or not. I don't know if this is more of a personal thing, but I did read it and I did really enjoy it. He pretty much is just complimenting me a lot, and he's telling me about some of the books that are in here. And so yeah, thank you again, Brandon. This is a beautiful note. Thank you, man. Thank you. So first off, we actually have something that's not a comic book at all, but it's still super cool. We have a holographic Green Lantern trading card here. I don't know how well the camera will pick that up because of the holographicness, but yeah, this is a holographic Green Lantern card, and yeah, man, that is super cool. Now I will say this is actually really cool because I've been kind of recently getting into collecting cards. So if I have them right here, I have a few cards that I've recently gotten that are graded. So I have like this X-Men card here, and I have this 30th anniversary Spider-Man card, and I also have some other cards, like I have Vision here and She-Hulk. So now I have another cool card to add to it, which is now my favorite card I own, because it's Green Lantern, guys. You guys know I love Green Lantern. But by the way, most of the stuff in here is Green Lantern related. Everyone knows I love Green Lantern. I love Green Lantern. You could send me literally a paper that just says Green Lantern on it, and I will frame it, like literally. So just the fact that he sent this all to me for free is just, I can't get over that, man. I really just can't get over that, man. It means so much. This one isn't actually for me. This is for my mom, which is really cool. And correct me if I'm wrong. Is this Black Canary's first like series in her own title? I think it might be. Which is, if so, it is super cool, man. And man, this is a pretty minty copy. Not gonna lie, I don't see much wrong with it. If any, I don't see anything wrong with this. This is a beautiful copy of this book. But we do have a Black Canary #1. Yeah, that is an awesome book. This one was for my mom, and you know, my mom was all about the ladies, so she loves Black Canary. And one thing, she likes the like Earth 2 characters, so like the Justice Society characters. She really likes those characters, which of course Black Canary was a part of the Justice Society, so she was a double fan of this one, which is super cool. And I'm a fan of this one too, because Black Canary is awesome. So yeah, man, that's really cool. Again, thank you, Brandon. That's an awesome one, man. Next up, we got the rest of it, which is Green Lantern. And I will say, just by looking at it, all of these look pretty minty fresh. I will say, all these books look super nice. This one I don't have, and if it's Green Lantern, I don't have it. I actually didn't know there was an annual series of the 90s run. I actually didn't know that one. But we have Green Lantern Annual #1 from 1992. This is the first annual year with Eclipso and Green Lantern and Star Sapphire there. It's an awesome one. Dang, I'm just realizing, like, looking at it, Hal Jordan just straight punching Star Sapphire, man. That's yikes right there. But no, awesome, man, that's awesome. It's also kind of like it looks like it's a square bound book too. Yeah, So if you don't know anything about square-bound books, if you were to go actually grade a square-bound book, it actually has a higher chance of getting a 9.9 or a 10 because of that spine. It's a square-bound, and it's a lot easier to keep that intact, and there's pretty much no spine ticks of any kind on those books. So yeah, that's really awesome. And the next book here is also a square-bound book, which I've never seen this before. I've never seen this before at all. So it's really, really cool. Man, this is actually really cool. I might have to, now I will admit, I don't read physical books. I have to admit, I haven't read a physical book in a really long time, like physical comic book, I'll say, in a long time. I almost exclusively read online just because I'm so worried, like, what if I had a spine tick, you know, something like that. But with these square-bound books, I might have to give them a read because this one's really cool. We have book 1 of 3 of Guy Gardner Reborn. Yeah, this is super cool. Look at that cover. Awesome, Guy Gardner. I mean, y'all guys know the news of Guy Gardner. He recently got casted. Nathan Fillion's playing him in the new Superman movie. Awesome stuff, man. Yeah, man, that's awesome. One of my big keys I really like Guy Gardner, and one of the big key books I eventually want to get is that first appearance of Guy Gardner. And I have a little part, like I have a box of all my Green Lantern books, and I have like little divots, and one of the divots is of just Guy Gardner books, and this one will definitely be going in there. So yeah, that is an awesome one, man. Next up, we have 2 Emerald Dawn Green Lantern books. These are Green Lantern Emerald Dawn number 2 and 3. Now, one thing I'll say, I actually already own these books. However, these are a special case because I have the direct editions. I have that full kind of set of Emerald Dawn 2 and direct editions. These are newsstands, though. These are newsstands, which, if you don't know, newsstands, specifically 90s newsstands, are a lot harder to find. They're a lot harder to find. I think like less than 5 or 4% of total books made were newsstands. So it's really hard to find 90s newsstands specifically, and that's why, you know, some of my favorite books in my collection are, you know, the Sensational She-Hulk 1 in a newsstand, because that's just so hard to find. And we have some DC 90s newsstands, which in my opinion, I never see newsstand DC books like from the 90s, especially 90s Green Lantern books. Like these oddball books, especially because, you know, every now and then I'll see like, oh, first Kyle Rayner newsstand, or Green Lantern 49 newsstand. I'll never see these random books in newsstands, so these are really cool to have. And this could start a potential new collection now. I already have Emerald Dawn 2, like the full thing in direct editions, but maybe I should get another one in all newsstands. I think that's going to be a fun little challenge to put on myself. Have an all direct, all newsstand, which there's only 6 issues, so I already got like a third of it done right now. And yeah, man, yeah, this is awesome. Again, man, I just can't believe somebody would do this, man. It's just, I honestly don't deserve it. There's a lot of other people who put a lot of effort into their YouTube and collect and put a lot more money into their hobby than I do. That probably deserve something like this a little more. And I know some people might be looking at it like, oh, that's not a lot. I mean, just a few books. To me, this is everything. I love every single one of these books. I'm probably going to be reading some of the Guy Gardners. This one, if I ever get a PSA subscription for some reason, I'm going to grade this card. This is awesome. Yeah, it is funny, you caught me at the time where, like, I'm kind of getting into cards, right? So really, really good timing by you, Brandon. Man, that is really cool. That is super cool, man. Anyway, that is the video, guys. Again, thank everyone for watching, and thank you, Brandon. I know you're watching this. Thank you so much for sending me this gift. Again, you didn't have to send me a single thing. And you did just out of the kindness of your heart, and I really just do thank you. Brandon has been nothing but a supporter for the channel. He always leaves such nice comments on my videos, and I always am so appreciative of that. And yeah, if some of you guys watching the video are not already subscribed to Brandon, aka Mod Comics, go subscribe to him. There's a link to his channel in the description down below, as well as a link to his Instagram page. Go follow the man and subscribe to the man. It would mean everything to me if you did that. So yeah, guys, yeah, man. Thank you guys so much for watching the video, and again, thank you, Brandon. I know you're watching this. So yep, this has been over to you guys. See ya.